My News 26 and CCTV. It's high school hockey, coming to you from the Wex in Cadillac. This 26 Sports and CCTV high school hockey presentation is presented by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
All right, welcome back to the start of the second period. Jeff Castillo along with Bill Dooley bringing the action here on 26 Sports and CCTV. The Chiefs are on the ice, still waiting for the Vikings to get out here, but Jeff, we had shots on goal that first period. Did you get a number for us on that?
Yes, I did. Cadillac was able to outshoot the Cheboygan Chiefs 8-3. And, the three shots that Cheboygan did end up taking were good quality shots. And Connor Swaffer had to make some pretty good saves there. But the ice was definitely tilted down towards the Cheboygan end as Cadillac had a number of shots. And a number of them actually missed the net also, or that number could have been a little higher. I know Alan Shear had about 3 or 4 shots himself, rang one off the post, a couple wide.
Yeah, he was dangerous in that first period, and like I said, easily 1 or 2 goals could have happened from his stick.
Yep, but as it turns out, it's 0-0. So I'm sure the coaches were in the locker room having a little discussion on how to get the puck in the net here, get them past the goalies.
We want to give a shout out to Cadillac residents, Gary and Mickey Rexford. They're longtime Cadillac residents. They helped get the soccer going in Cadillac. And I know Gary's been reffing volleyball for a long time. So hello to Gary and Mickey. Crowd is filing back in here on this last regular season game. Cheboygan will be attacking the south net this period. And now Derek Tonello over the line. Derek, take it wide, tried to center for Hayden Watkins. That was tipped away back to the point to Austin Pendrick. Puck goes high into the corner. Tonello first one to it. Max Paul back up the boards. Marty Schaefer, the referee, trying to get out of the way of the players.
Sometimes that puck just follows you.
Oh, yeah, it's like a magnet. Justin Smith, nice job to keep it in. He'll put it around the net. First one to it is going to be Sam Hans. Now back to Paul, up to Chassis, number 21. Puck is being passed around, intercepted nicely by Pendrick, and that one was just a little wide.
Yeah, he was going for that top corner. He missed it by quite a bit, but boy, he had a good shot there. Oregon's got to be careful with the turnovers in their own end.
Yeah, Vikings are just a little bit off on their shots. There's a long one in, and there's a rebound. Chassis almost got to it. Tried to center it. He had Tyler Smith in the vicinity, and now Austin Pendrick will play it up the boards to Alex Leotard. Too far out in front of him. So right back in behind the net it goes to Justin Smith. Here's a turnover coming with it. Number 14, and he takes a huge hit there, and there's going to be a penalty as Ian Lilly finished it a little bit too high, head contact, and you guys see the neck, he hit him in the neck.
So this is just going to be a 2-minute?
2 minute for head contact. It's
going to be a 2 minute for head contact, and fortunately everyone's okay on that.
In USA Hockey, that would be a 2 and a 10-minute misconduct, so in high school hockey, they just get the 2 minutes.
All right, so that is going to put the Chiefs on the power play. I think Craig Cox is arguing that just a little bit, hoping there was going to be a little bit more of a call than 2 minutes. I don't think he's going to win that argument. All right, so Cheboygan will be on their first power play of the evening. Just over 15 minutes to go in this second period. And Craig Cox is going to want a little explanation from the refs here.
Yeah, he's definitely asking for a little bit more, but I thought it was a good call. The hit was high. Head contact certainly works. And
player got right up.
Yep.
That helps.
Ian Lilly knew that he
oh, yeah. He skated back and went right for the box.
All right,
now they're
Jeff.
putting a little bit more time on the clock to make
okay.
an adjustment there. So there's actually 15:11 left in the period. So Cheboygan going to be.
They win the draw back to Evan Jewell. He'll put it over to Max Paul. The Vikings lose a stick. That's Jack Schmidtl. He's without a stick in front of the net. So this is like an extra attacker in addition.
Yeah, that's going to make it real tough.
Tyler Smith with a shot, and Connor Swaffer makes save, and that was a smart play by Swaffer to cover up.
Yeah, well, he knew his defense didn't have a stick, and that's a huge disadvantage. There's not a lot you can do without a stick. I mean, you can block shots or whatnot, but as far as trying to defend, not easily done without a stick in your hand.
Now, you'll see goaltenders, if they lose their stick, the defenseman will hand their stick to the goaltender,
right.
but not vice versa.
Right. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be caught without a stick if you're the goaltender. Okay.
Puck goes into the bench, and it'll be a face-off, I want to say, still in the Viking zone. And we get another set of parents mentioned here. Jeff, when you got a second?
Okay, well, we've got junior number 2, Alex Leotard. That's parents Kathy and Casey Leotard. And we also have number 5, Hayden Watkins with Melissa and Al Thomas. And we will get to some more of the junior parents as the period goes on.
Austin Pendrick turning with it behind the net. Good forecheck there by the Chiefs, and now it's taken by Tyler Smith. Back to Evan Jewell. Over to Max Paul, number 8. Max Paul with a big windup. There's a low shot. I don't know how that didn't go in.
Well, I don't either. A nice
save.
rebound came out, and one of the Cadillac defensemen must have just deflected it.
Now McMullen pins his man in along the board. It's a pile of players there. The puck is just...
They got a scrum going over there.
Yeah, it's just chewing up time on the Chief power play, so good job by the Vikings. Played back to the point, kept in. Tyler Smith over to Max Paul. Max Paul with a nice feed. There's a shot, scored! Number 14, that's Jaden Lindell with a beautiful low shot to the far post. Really not much Connor Swaffer could do on that.
No, and good puck movement by the Chiefs on that, too. They were able to move that puck around.
We know that Max Paul is going to get one of the assists, and I believe Evan Jewell may have get the second one, but we'll wait and see on that. The Cheboygan Chiefs take a 1-0 lead at the 13:58 mark of the second period. All right. Carter Fosmore backhands it deep into the Chief zone. Nice forecheck there by Carter. And coming out with it is Cheboygan. Jacek Kalin puts it around the boards. Kept in there nicely by Eller. Here's Phillips. There's a shot. Glove save by Kuiper. And Brendan's had a couple chances. I heard Max Paul.
And number 11, Tyler Smith.
Oh, Tyler Smith got it,
So
okay.
Jaden Lindell was the goal scorer. Assist by Max Paul, number 8. And number 11, Tyler Smith for the Chiefs.
And
that was a power play goal.
Power play goal, and that's goal number 9 on the season for Jaden Lindell. Now taking the puck, Fosmore just had it checked off the end of his stick in the corner. Phillips has it. Oh, he passed it looking for Izzard. He might have been off better shooting the puck. Wow, good hustle there by Jacek Kalin. And another play, good save by Swaffer, and that was all because of the hustle of Jacek Kalin. Now keeping it in is Evan Jewell. Evan Jewell, there's a shot, never made it through. In the slot, turning with the shot, scored! I want to say it was Isaac Chassie, number 21.
Yeah, I believe it was.
With a turnaround wrister through a maze of players, and Connor never saw that one either. So a little bad luck here for the Vikings to start off the second period, and it's quickly 2-0 Chiefs.
Yeah, that didn't take long at all. Vikings find themselves 2 goals down.
So a power play goal and now an even strength goal by Cheboygan. That was Let's see, who did we say got that goal? That was
That
Isaac?
was 21, Isaac Chassis.
That's his 11th goal on the season.
I'm going to have to listen for the assists on that as the puck was kind of scrambling around.
Pass up to Ian Munch. Good check there by Evan Jewell. He'll retreat behind his net, turn with it, and he'll avoid Ian Munch. Bring it out to center. Vikings dump it right back in. That was Ian Munch. And behind the net is Jordan Ellenboss, number 26, the Vikings. Alex Leotard had it for a second.
Alex ended up getting his first goal of the year the other night in against Mount Pleasant, I should say. So he was excited to get that monkey off his back.
Yes. Maybe a couple in the playoffs would be nice.
Well, sometimes once that first one leaks in, just close there by Ian Lilly as the puck snuck up around the front of the net.
Centering attempt to Phillips, and it'll go past him, and now McMullen, number 4, behind his man, and then dumping it in is Jaden Lindell. He was the goal scorer just a minute ago on the power play. Back to the point. Geiger up to Kaspriak. Geiger picking it up over the line. Good back check there by McMullen, and it'll go back to Austin Pendrick. To Phillips. Phillips comes over the line, cuts to the middle. There's a shot. There's a play by Geiger, and it was picked off by Kuiper on a dangerous play.
Yeah, that puck must have just came right out to Brian Geiger. Kind of a little gift there. Look what I found. But Kuiper was there to make the save.
We want to give a shout out to Andy and Nancy Stemke up in Cheboygan. They are longtime supporters of hockey in Cheboygan, and Andy and I work together, good friends, so hello to Andy and Nancy. Now the puck is played in the opposite corner to Tyler Smith. Back to the point to Max Paul. Right back to Smith. Trying to line him up was Austin Pendrick. Max Paul back to the blue line. Nice keep in there. It was just barely in. It
was a good call. The puck wasn't on the blue line. It didn't come out, so.
Now Phillips with some speed down the left side. Phillips keeps it going, and he shot it wide and high. Long pass at the center. Jason Callan, number 5. He took a bad angle shot, and picking that one off is Connor Swaffer. That's a goal scorer right there, Jeff. When you think there's nothing, they're going for that short side post.
Oh, yeah. That's about all there is to shoot at when you're at that angle. Yep. So good stop by Swaffer. We would like to mention our sponsors for tonight's game. We've got Napa Pizza Plus, Cadillac Tire, and Cadillac Castings. And again, a big thanks to our sponsors for bringing us the game tonight. Nice block there by Derek Tonello.
Puck is played in. Alan Shear, he's got 2-on-1. Oh, just a little bit too out in front of Derek Tonello. Hayden Watkins tips it in behind the net. And going after it is Chassis. Up the boards. Hayden Watkins puts the forecheck on, and the Vikings, Eller, kept it in momentarily. Good back check there by Brandon Eller to keep Chassis from breaking in. Here's some speed from Evan Jewell going wide. Tried to center it. Knocked away by David Carpenter, and now Eller comes back. Eller, good move there. Watch out. Had Evan Jewell coming at him at about 90 miles an hour.
Ooh, they're going to give it to him. It was actually on the other side of the red line.
He followed through with the tape of his stick. That's what we're going to say.
Okay. Close enough, I guess.
Right. It's the last game of the season, non-conference. You're going to get a few of those.
Keep the clock rolling.
Centering attempt. Checked there by Carpenter. Now putting it right back out in front was Hans. And the Vikings will clear it out to center.
A foot race.
Oh, a hard hit there taken by Tonello. That didn't feel good. No,
it was a good defensive play, but actually I think he may end up getting it. Well, he got the elbow on him.
All right.
So he's going to get the elbowing call, and that's that's all Derek Tonello's speed right there that forced that penalty.
I want to say that might have been, was that 25, Caleb Williams? Can you tell who's in the box down there?
Yes, it is 25. Yep.
Okay. So big Caleb Williams will get the elbow call, and the Vikings will go on the power play. They really need one here, Jeff. Get some momentum going. Coming in with it, here's a shot, never made it through. It was blocked by Max Paul. Alex Leotard will put it back to Justin Smith. Justin Smith holds on to it. Pendrick over to Leotard. Alex
he can
moving
walk
right
it
in.
right in. It never got through,
No,
unfortunately.
another block shot. Look at Max Paul battle out there with
Ian Munch.
Yeah. A minute 30 to go in the power play. Vikings, their shots are being blocked here recently. Now Ian Munch, he's got Leotard with him. Ian Munch behind the net, and it's going to be held on by Kuiper. He'll force a face-off deep in the zone.
Okay, he might have been sensing that his players needed to freshen up and get some fresh legs out there. This gives us an opportunity to call upon a couple more parent and player names. Number 6, Austin Pendrick, who's also a junior. His parents are Kelly and Tony Pendrick. Number 8, Brendan Phillips, whose parents are Carol and Scott Phillips.
Now getting the puck out of the zone was Jason Callen all the way down. There'll be about a minute to go here when the Vikings get things going, but a good forecheck by Chassis. Now coming out with it is Pendrick over the center line.
Pendrick's got some room to roam there.
He'll tip it in deep. Derek Tonello looking for Pendrick. It goes all the way back to Smith. There's an interference call. That shot is knocked away. Shot, and that one's up into the netting. The Vikings are going to have a 2-man advantage here now for 43 seconds.
Okay, that should make things interesting.
Did you see that interference?
I did not.
Let's see what they call.
It's like number 5, Jason Callen.
Yep, it was interference by referee Jamie Grace. Good call. I was on the same wavelength with him on that one.
All right, so that is going to be a 5-on-3 for 43 seconds, and then it will go to a 5-on-4 unless there's a goal scored, of course, here. Cheboygan was able to get that draw.
Boy, that's huge.
Yep, get the puck down. That's going to waste a bunch of seconds right there.
Yeah, some real precious seconds here on the 2-man is ticking away. Now the Vikings will come right back with Pendrick.
Well, those all-important face-offs. You know I'm a face-off guy, Bill.
Oh, yeah. You don't lose too many, I can say that. Vikings are setting up. They'll go into Shear out front.
Oh, boy, nice pass, too.
Yeah, not connecting. Look at the hustle there by number 19. That's Nick Sayers, and that's going to kill off the 2-man. So the Vikings are going to have a minute 10 to go here in the 1-man advantage.
Yeah, and Sayers did a nice job on the last penalty kill that Cheboygan had also.
Yes. And those players that can kill penalties, it is an art. And coaches just really, they love those type of players.
Oh, yeah. It takes away the other team's advantage on those power plays.
Tyler Smith will wrist one in on Swaffer, so that'll force a face-off with 50 seconds to go in the Viking zone.
Okay, we've got a couple more parent and player mentions here. We've got number 10, Alan Shearer, his mom, Elena, and Wayne Shearer. And we also have number 12, Brian Geiger. Jen and Chad Geiger are his parents. I know Chad does some playing and a little bit of coaching in the youth hockey programs.
I wanted to get Brian Geiger as our pregame, but he's a little shy.
A little camera shy?
Yeah, a little shy. So we had Carter Fosmore, who...
he's not camera shy. No doubt about that.
Vikings come back. Leotard stops on a dime. Back to the point to Schmidtdale. He'll let a wrister go, and it's wide of the net. Ian Munch, number 4, holds on to it. Back to Schmidtdale. To Munch. Vikings
he can
moving
walk
around.
it right in.
Yes, and it never got through again. It was blocked, I think, by Max Paul. Vikings will get it back to Jack Schmidtdale. He was aiming for the stick of Leotard.
They got the Joe Louis bounce off the back of the boards and weren't able to capitalize. Oh,
All
he
the
put
way
it right
through,
through, and there's a
rebound.
rebound. Ian Lilly just unable to get a good stick on it.
Back at full strength now are the Chiefs. That's Jason Callen coming back on. Shot and that'll go up into the netting. So it's still 2-0 with 5:26 to go here in the second.
Well,
You're watching high school action on 26 Sports and CCTV.
That almost sounded like it went off of Kuiper's mask.
Yeah, it made a weird sound,
Yeah,
didn't it?
it didn't sound like a blocker or a chest pad. Sometimes the goalie's got to use their heads out there like that, whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Can you imagine, like in the old days, though, when they didn't even wear masks?
Oh, no.
That still just amazes me.
Well, your dentists were very busy back in those days. That one made it
it makes it through. Kuiper never even saw that. There were too many players in front, and that was Brennan Phillips with that shot from the point. And that was just what Cadillac needed. They couldn't get one on the man advantage or two-man advantage and end up getting one here at full strength.
And what looked to be an innocent play, just a wrist shot from the point, but it went through a maze of players. And the Vikings get some life here with 5:17 to go here in the second period. It's 2-1.
I'll have
Somebody
to
got
listen.
a big hit there. Good block there by Gavin Foster.
Okay, so that Cadillac goal was scored by number 8, Brendan Phillips, with an assist to number 6, Austin Pendrick.
Cheboygan looking to clear the zone. Phillips will take it away. And Brendan's had quite a few chances tonight, too, Jeff.
He has. He's had a couple good shots on goal and made good of that one.
Good pass to Tyler Smith, but some great defensive play by the Vikings. It comes out in the slot. There's a shot. Great block and another save. Connor's going to pick it up and walk out of trouble.
Well,
wow.
And that was the goalie skating out that blocked that shot. Carter Fosmore. He didn't even have to think twice about that.
It's what he does.
Yeah, that's what he does. It's what he loves
life.
to do. Well, it's nice to see him skate out.
No, it is.
All right, so the Vikings draw closer here, make it a 2-1 game with 4:29 left in this. Turns into an exciting second period here all of a sudden. It's really going back and forth.
No goals in the first and now 3 here in the second. And the Vikings will come out with it. This is Geiger. Geiger's got some speed down the right line. Good defensive play by Max Paul, but taken away by Tonello. Max Paul back around the boards to McMullen. McMullen, good pass. I don't think if he knew it was going to Jaden Lindell, but there's a quick shot. Boy, those two have got some good speed, Lindell and McMullen.
Yep. And here comes Kaspriak, now taken over by
2-on-1
Geiger.
by the Vikings. Geiger, he's got Tonello. Oh, never got it through. Good defense there by Sam Hans, number 9.
That was a nice defensive play. Tonello would have been all alone in front.
Now, back with the puck is Lindell, taken away at center.
Good check by Brandon
There's a
Eller
high
on
hit
that.
there. Max Paul came up high again on Tonello.
Well, there's a reason he leads the team in penalty minutes.
Right. Vikings with a nice turnover in the zone. Kaspriak puts it in, but it's taken there by Max Paul. Good pass up the right boards to McMullen, but a good forecheck by Geiger. So he's going to try the other side. Vikings got to make sure they don't have too many men. Finally, they'll clear the zone with 3 minutes to go here. It's 2-1 with Cheboygan in the lead over Cadillac. Here comes some speed for Alex Leotard. Knocked away by Hans, number 9. Hans and Paul make a good combo back there. Very solid. Carpenter with a shot. Tried to redirect it was Alex Leotard. Alex back to Watkins, to Carpenter. He's got a man, Shear. Shear with a good move. Just enough pressure to knock it off his stick.
Yeah, he was looking to get that hard shot off. Wasn't quite able to get it on the stick blade.
And that'll go up into the bench. And we do need to get our crew here in.
Okay, so our director tonight, Mr. Wyatt Van Dynen, does a fabulous job in the van. At the north end, we've got camera person Renee Konvicka. At the south end, Jacob Owens. And our upper camera at the red line is Mr. Cameron Beal. Nice job by the crew tonight bringing you this game, bringing all those nice shots.
Cheboygan comes back 3-on-2, but they'll just dump it into the zone. 2 minutes to go here in the second period. Vikings try to clear, but it's kept in. Let's see, number 18. Have we called his name very much? Justin Horrocks. Yep, he's been out there a couple times.
Yep.
Now the Vikings, Tonello. He'll turn with it in his own zone. He'll try the other way, reversing it to Schmidtdale, but it's too far off his stick. Out in front. Good knockaway there by Tonello. That was headed for the stick of Peyton Beauchamp. And the Vikings will clear. Looks like it could be an icing. Hustling
it's
hard.
going to make it. Yep, that got called off.
Right at the blue line, Ian Munch bangs it in behind the net. And Evan Jewell, number 17. Up the boards. Keeping it in is Jack Schmidtdale. We got a whistle.
It's going to be an interference call.
It might be against Cadillac because they were touching the puck. It's Ian Munch with the guilty look on his face as he goes over to the penalty box.
So that's going to put Cheboygan on the power play for the rest of the period unless they score. There's only a minute 13 left here in the second period. We would like to mention that this game is going to be replayed. Oh, nice shot from the point.
Shot.
A nice little rebound there. Scooped off by Austin Pendrick.
Max Paul's got a good slapper, doesn't he?
Yep.
Hustling in the corner. Nice body check there by Austin Pendrick. Puck is loose. Pendrick and McMullen. McMullen will get it back to Paul. Paul over to Jewell. There's a shot short side.
Boy, it was such a low shot. I'm not sure Swaffer saw that.
Now tipping it away is Alan Shear trying to come out on a 2-on-1, but getting back nicely. Evan Jewell, senior captain, just played that one perfectly.
Yeah, and Max Paul got back with him to put Shear down. That's not an easy task.
Nope. And the Vikings will send it all the way down with 20 seconds to go here in the second. It's 2-1. The Cheboygan Chiefs with the lead over the Cadillac Vikings.
They're going to try and get one more rush here. See if they can get a shot on goal. Sometimes you want to throw the puck at the net. You never know what's going to happen.
Isaac Chassis takes a hit along the boards. They both go down. We've got 1 second to go. Centering attempt. I don't know if it would have counted, but anyway, Connor made the save just to make sure. And that'll end the second period, 2-1. But good action there and some goals scored.
Yes, there was. That the action definitely picked up. A couple more penalties there in the second period. We'll have to get a tally on the shots on goal.
All right, we will be back with the third period action from Cadillac. You are watching high school hockey action on 26 Sports and CCTV. We'll be right back.
What'd you have for shots on goal?